Using digital search tools and the internet to find information is fun and easy. Access to different resources is valuable. However, easy access means evaluating what we find is important. When we have so many choices, we need to be careful and choose what we use so that the resources we select meet our needs. Print resources offer real advantages. Information that is published in books, magazines, and newspapers has already been evaluated by publishers. When credible publishers print information, they have provided a service. They have evaluated information and determined it reasonably meets needs or fulfills some legitimate purpose. Print costs are high. Businesses are thoughtful about what they publish in print. In many ways, publishers stake their reputations on the quality of information they print. That does not mean everything that we see in print is absolutely correct and useful, but it can mean that people accept the source the information comes from. If a publisher is generally regarded as reliable, the print resources they create and that we choose to use are also generally accepted as reliable. On the web, however, it can be much more difficult to evaluate who is actually responsible for content. Anyone can set up a website, even using different identities for different websites. It costs virtually nothing to post information online. We should be careful to evaluate all information we use, regardless of format. When we find information online, we need to assume responsibility for evaluating the accuracy and the usefulness of those resources. Not every website is useful. Not every website intends to inform. Do you see that we need to take time to evaluate what we find? In some cases, this will take more effort and time than it took to locate the resources. In many cases, using traditional print resources like books, newspapers, magazines, and journals will actually be easier than websites. Remember, we can use databases like those at BadgerLink to easily search for print resources. These searches are at least as easy as an internet search. When we are using commonly accepted print resources like the New York Times, books published by Bantam Publishing and Random House, or periodicals like Time or the American Journal of Science, the publishers of this information have already evaluated the information before you see it. Yes, we need to evaluate all sources we use, but we will often find that print resources are more widely accepted. Though there is a lot of good information on the web, we have to accept responsibility for evaluating what we find and checking to see if others will accept our sources as legitimate. It can be a little more work, but it is a valuable skill. Looking at information and determining if it is useful is important. The key to being successful in a digital world is to find good information, resources that will help you achieve what you want to accomplish.